Okay, so guys, I think we can start. So maybe just a recap of what we did yesterday. Um, we covered some basics, not basics per se, but we covered, I think, some of the important aspects of Power BI. Well, we covered uh, preparing reports. I think. Um, so we designed some reports yesterday, and we ended up at a point where we wanted to deploy our report to Power BI service, where we said is an environment where we create dashboards, apps, um, among other functionalities, and where we also grant access, maybe using role for security and other functionalities that are there. So I think this slide is a bit longer, but I will rush. Something is wrong with the. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so today, what we want to cover is we want to cover how do we create and manage workspaces. So yesterday, we tried to deploy into a workspace. So by default, in Power BI service, there is my workspace. So for those accounts that I've given you, if you manage to log into your it's app.powerbi, right? Or you are not seeing. Yeah, I think we have a big problem here. Okay, so we covered that part. Then we left on deployment. So for those accounts that I've given you, they are for practice. You can search on your browser and search Power BI service and log in using those credentials. Or for that report that we have, I think these guys should delete the that tab with the chat GPT.
Yeah, so that at least
Delete a tab with chat GPT.
and also there's a tab around ChatGPT data to the data. Then they can also delete that one.
Yeah, so let's delete that one. I think that's the one that's causing failure to deploy because it's a live work stream. Uh so this is how you do it. So this is how you do it. You search my workspace and you can also create a new workspace. So a workspace allows you to share and present reports and dashboards in a single environment. So it ensures high level of security and is maintained and controlled um, by using semantic models, reports, and dashboards. So focus is on collaboration efforts, right? As a workspace can be used to house reports and dashboards used by multiple teams. So you can deploy your dashboard from multiple teams or multiple reports into one workspace. So a workspace is like it's bundle all your work, right? So you can go to add and assign roles in your workspace. And I understand we all have roles. Maybe for the machines that you use, you may not be an admin, which means there are things that you can do. So it's the same with Power BI. You can assign roles. Is this person a user? Is this an admin? Is this a member? Is this a contributor or a viewer? So we have four roles. We have an admin, we have a member, we have a contributor, and we have a viewer. So an admin has all the rights: adding people, deleting, publishing. So an admin can add and remove users, also publish and update workspace, create and edit, delete reports. Then a member has all admin rights except removing users, and cannot delete a workspace as well, and cannot update metadata. Then a contributor can add and remove users. So you see that when you are maybe preparing for your exam, these questions they are asked that much on admin, because security is of importance, because the data that you are working with, it may have so we have these roles: viewer, admin, member, contribute. I to reach to a oh, it's a slide. We haven't started it. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so publish report to a workspace. I think we demonstrated that, and we are going to do that as well today. We can export reports maybe to PDF and CSV, maybe the data that you have. When you are in Power BI service, it allows you to export maybe to Excel, CSV, or PDF. But when you are in your desktop, I think go to file and say export. You can export that report. For the report that we were doing yesterday, there's the export option, and you have what? PDF. Say export to PDF. You can even share. Yeah. So you have what your report exported to PDF, and you can even share with your users. If you don't have license at the moment, so you now have it in PDF. Yeah, so you can share. Hmm?
You just go to
File, export, file, top left, file, export, and you choose PDF. I hope you are there. Okay, fine. So exploring different workspace items, we'll see that. So, uh, so the workspace has different items. The most common are semantic models and reports. When you publish your Power BI desktop file to your workspace, it creates a semantic model, right? And a report separately. That's why yesterday it refused, because it needs to store the data as well, right? Semantic models is all of the configuration you did in Power BI edit, right? Relationships and DAX and any calculations. So the report was the visuals, whilst the DAX was the modeling part. So semantic models can be refreshed on demand or on schedule, 8 to 48 times per day. I think depending on your license, either you have premium, the other one is what, pro,
Pro.
yeah,
Get right.
and the trial. It's what you are using is the trial version, so it may not accept all the types. So we have what we call lineage. We have what we call data lineage. So data lineage by the name, eh, you can't see that. So data lineage is like, so it's like a decomposition tree, or it's like what do we call that? A decision tree. showing what are the sources, what are the different sources, how was the data manipulated, what is the model. So data sources, semantic models, and data flows, reports up to dashboard. So it shows how the relationship is like from the source to the finish, and it helps you on troubleshooting. So that's data lineage. So it refers to the path that data takes from data source to destination. So you can say view lineage in Power BI service. All right, and in simple, that's it. So still in Power BI service, you can also, there's an option, right? There's an option to tag. There's an option to comment. Suppose you are reviewing a report, there's an option to, it's like what we do in PowerPoint or Word. If you can comment, you can tag people. If you tag them, they are notified. And you can comment on specific visuals when you are collaborating. So distribution and management of content. So creation of apps, refresh, protect, and endorse semantic models, and review usage metrics and Power BI licensing. So we can also create apps which we said they bundle our dashboards and reports. So they are useful, especially maybe you can create a marketing app, a manufacturing app, a finance app, something like that. So suppose you don't want to interfere with your report most often, you just want to see the results maybe early morning every day, especially when you are working with data sources that supports automatic refresh. So on demand or schedule, so you can refresh your data 8 times per day, which means maybe you can, if you want to do hourly monitoring, you can refresh maybe per hour, and your 8 hours of working, they are enough. So it's up to 48 times when you have the premium license, right? So the automatic refresh, it pauses after 5 consecutive failures. So you can, it retries. When trying to refresh, it retries. So after 5 failures, it then stops. And 5 months, 2 months of inactivity, that automatic refresh fails. So you choose your frequency, yeah? Is it daily? You choose your time zone, and who to notify when the model fails. The semantic model owner or this contact where you can state the email, right? So we have what we also call incremental refresh. Um, So incremental refresh is a feature in Power BI, popular because it allows you to refresh large models quickly and often as you need without having to reload historical data. So on incremental, it's like it creates, it works with query folding. So with query folding, we say the transformation that you do, they are passed to the data source. So with incremental refresh is, it doesn't refresh historical data. For example, you are doing sales, you refresh maybe up to end of June or end of July. So when you are refreshing the next time, you may say, I don't want to refresh June. I want to, or July. I also want maybe August up to date. So that's incremental refresh. So when you are doing direct query, so incremental refresh, it works with direct query. So it requires a premium or premium per user license, right? How to enable, define filters, define the filter parameters, define the hierarchy, and use parameters, etc. Data protection, I think let's leave that. So you can mark some models as trusted because you wouldn't want people to maybe to provide decisions that are biased, right? So you can also do monitoring of the usage statistics of your report because some reports may be that heavy in the consuming resources. So you may need also to check. So connecting to on-premise data sources, you may need a gateway. So a gateway, it works when you are connecting to on-prem. So if you go in your Power BI tenant, I think there's the option to download the gateway. There are organizational or personal gateways that are available, right? So these are the licenses that we have. The free, which we are using, access to own content and cannot distribute any content, access to workspace content, and cannot distribute for shared and premium. Then the pro license, access to all workspace content, distribute to other pro users. Access all workspace content and distribute content to all users. So what you can do maybe with the limitation of the pro user license, what I did sometime is I used Power Automate to distribute the reports. I did an automation where Power Automate could then pick the report and share to non-licensed users. Then premium per user, it allows access to all workspace content and distribute to other PP users. Then on premium, it's access all workspace content, distribute to all users. Then there is a demo there, manage files. Then on knowledge checking, manage service items. Which of the following options is best description of a workspace? Which one is the answer? I think it will be out that. B, right? B. A centralized location to store and collaborate what? Content. Yeah. So in simple, what are semantic model? Where a semantic model schedule refresh is configured? This one is simple, right? Are you sure?
Since we are creating
We said the moment we publish our reports to Power BI, semantic models they are created in Power BI service. So automatically that becomes the answer. Because when we do refreshes, they are configured in Power BI service. Creating and using dashboards. So we said those ones which we created, they are not dashboards, they are reports. We only create dashboards in Power BI service, which is the web. After we publish to the service, that's then we will create what? The dashboards. So what is a Power BI dashboard? So a Power BI dashboard is a single page, often called the canvas, which contains many items. For example, this one, it's a single page, visuals pinned from different reports. We have that report which we have for AdventureWorks, right? And we may have another one maybe for a competitor or something for AdventureWorks. So what a dashboard does, we take visuals from different reports. Maybe even on that visual, we may need maybe we only need to take that tree map only. Maybe from another one, we take a budget and we pin them to a dashboard. So it ends up like this, right? So it supports also default Q&A feature and refreshes with semantic model. So it also supports direct query every 15 minutes, and which will be limited by 48 times when you are on a premium license. Right? So that's a dashboard. It's a combination of visuals from different reports. So so one thing to also take note is on dashboards we don't have filters, right? They can only be a single page, and you can't see the underlying semantic model because we are assuming we are taking from different what? From different reports. So pinning visuals to a dashboard. So you go to the specific visual, and there's the option then to pin to a dashboard, right? I think we'll demonstrate that. We can also enhance the dashboard theme, either dark light or custom or color blind friendly. We can also design a mobile layout for dashboards on the go, because we said the third component of Power BI is the Power BI app, right? So when you are creating your dashboard, you need to configure the mobile view to say what when you are creating, you should be testing to see how does it then appear when someone is viewing on mobile. We said there's natural language question and answer, where you can ask questions. For example, top products by category. Yes, there it's not just visible. It gives you the buzz, the Q&A. Um, we can also do maybe some quick insights where we use machine learning algorithms. We said we can interact with Azure and Python as well. We can generate interactive visuals, find insights missed during development, right? Uh, so when you are creating real-time dashboards, I think which section covers this? Is it Azure AI, where we do IoT apps,
Yeah.
then Azure Stream Analytics? It's AI engineering. Yeah. So we have what we call AI, IoT apps. So IoT apps, but it's out of context for this. So what happens is there are IoT hubs that gather data, maybe sensor from machines in real time. Then there's Azure Stream Analytics, where we configure the analytics, which we then visualize in Power BI. So the important concept there is Power BI will then be visualizing in real time. There's the demonstration there, creating dashboard in Power BI. Then let's go to the answer, the question and answer. What is the difference between a dashboard and a report? This is simple.
A. There's no.
This one is wrong. It should be
C8.
A. Yeah, the answer is A. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The answer is A. Where can you configure data alerts? Of course. Yeah. So alerts, I think they work only on cards and gauges.
Cards and what?
My cards and gauges. So my gauges, they work with the targets. For example, you have your target profit for the year, and you are tracking year to date profit. So a gauge that half moon. So you can then set an alert to say if my profit maybe is 70%, send me an alert. Or on cards, the cards that we created, because a card is a single what value visual. To say maybe if my profit is somewhere around 25 million, send me an alert. So this person is usually asked, you know, not to go in time.
So, mama. Okay.
So data alerts can only be set in Power BI service, not in Power BI desktop or mobile. On visuals such as KPI, cards, gauges, and cards only. That's the answer. The other ones are wrong because it's not set on any visual and not in desktop. So role for security. Okay. So in Power BI service, yeah, you can secure your reports by what we call Active Directory. I think those, you know what an Active Directory is, right? So Microsoft, yes, and what we call Active Directory where there are rows.
Ndinopanasangana nechinhu nazo.
Cool.
There's a system yatiri kuda kushandisa sopanempiri yatiri. So as you are logging in, inokupa option yekuti local and then active directory.
Yeah. So maybe you can explain to us. You are the expert in this thing.
What did I can shoot?
Active Directory is like a central database. Shandiswa kumanaja maybe kana iri company employees.
Okay.
So panopiwa vanhu like access yekuti maybe kana tiri kushandisa core banking system kana tiri kushandisa maybe ana dynamic aids those ERPs, maybe emails, everything. Pay access to systems and also monitor um, usually access controls. So as you can see, when I join a company, always run like profile yako that's active directory. To this one, maybe Taylor, maybe Diani, to access a what, and also anybody was stretching out to access go maraisa and then kana ukasiya vakakuterminata paactive directory kana laptop yako haukukwanisa kuivhura right ukasaina in unenge usasatokwanisa neaccessa anything because unenge watisevhiwa access I don't know kana
So in simple terms, we are saying there are roles in a company. We have marketing people, we have finance people. So for finance, you don't need to see things from HR, information from HR, right? So your role is finance. Maybe in finance there may be sub roles as well. To say this is a supervisor, this is a maybe an inputter, this is an authorizer.
Open something called the raw matrix.
Yeah, something like that. So what we call role for security, there are two methods. I think that are used. There's the static there's the sorry there's the static and dynamic method. So it usually use DAX, the DAX that you're using. So you create your formulas there where you then define the roles to say in which department that this person belong. So you create your roles, you create your reports, you create your roles in the reports, and you deploy the reports and assign people to those roles so that people will have access to only the content that they want. Yeah, because suppose there are loans. Maybe the bank is saying, we don't have liquidity, but maybe some people are getting the loans and you to raise what eyebrows. So people should access the information that they want, or to say maybe it's a salary department or uh, where there are salary bands or bonuses for individuals, and someone accidentally access that information, they may abuse it. You end up seeing your HR records online there. So that's it. I think let's not spend much time because we have a demo to do. So yeah, without spending much time, which function will tell you username in the Power BI service? So we have a function called use principal. If you email address is goes to user principal name. So for the user, that's the this question is asked. So it says which function will tell you the username for the person who is using that. So use user principal name will pick the name of the user. So where can you test row level security by using different security roles, both Power BI desktop and Power BI service. When you develop your roles, you develop your report in Power BI desktop and the roles, and then deploy to Power BI service, where you then test. In Power BI service, you then add the users to the roles that you have created and test. Yeah. So that's it, and this marks the end of our theory slides. So, comrades, I think you can come to the stand. So this is our dashboard which we created yesterday. I think I need to adjust something. Right, I think you can now come. So today we are going to try to pin some visuals to a dashboard. Then we do some security. But I think this one you may need then to cover the theory when you will be reading. Yeah, the questions, most of them, they are asked from this section. But the most crucial part, I think we covered it. Something is wrong here. Right, I think, Chief. Sorry? I'm seeing that. Right. Okay, comrade. I think you can come if you need to be referring to. So we are going to add some items to our report where we are going to add some components. For example, bookmarks. We mentioned about bookmarks yesterday. So we want to add the bookmarks. Maybe after that we then deploy the service. I think please delete the tab with. I think you can demonstrate.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So, how are you? How are you? So, we are going to proceed from where we left yesterday. So, for us to be able to deploy our report to Power BI service, we need to delete this one because it was the reason why we were.
Okay, sorry.
I confirm you can see the screen now. Yeah, fine. Great. Just wait a minute. I think let me just take it away. Just wait a minute. Let me take it away. It's fine. Right. So for us to be able to upload for us to be able to publish our report to a Power BI service. I think you can navigate to that page where it says ChatGPT. Then you can take this one away. This part, you got the reply. You can just take it away like this. Come over here. Then you say remove.
Which part?
There's a page that's ChatGPT.
There's a page with the name ChatGPT. You can delete it, or you can just take this. Take this one. I think on your
I deleted.
you deleted it. I think it's fine.
What about the table?
Just take it away. Then here on the data, you need to take away this real time data table.
And save.
And then you delete it from the model.
Okay.
Then once you delete, I think you can
You are
save.
not afraid.
I think let me just take away some of this again. You can take all of this away.
I think those ones are good. Leave those
So
ones.
we can work with this, right?
Yeah. Leave those ones.
So let's just hide this one. This one. Right. So I think I want to start off by demonstrating the concept of bookmarks. And once we are done, we can then deploy this one to Power BI service. So there are instances where, for example, we have a limited space, so we need to economize space, or else we need to show two visuals on the same page. That's where we make use of bookmarks. So to make the process faster, I am going to copy this home page. Then we can duplicate. Then to do that, you just come over here. You say duplicate. Then you have it here. Then you can always rename. We need to rename this one to maybe we say sales. We need to show sales metrics. Then we take away all these visuals.
Sales metrics was just sales.
Now we just say sales. It's fine. Right, so we are going to insert maybe say we want to insert this tagged column chart. Then we can drag it so that it can fill the entire space. So on this one, we need to show maybe sales per product on this visual. We just have taken this, let's take the column chart. Then we put it over here. Then on the calculations, we need to take total sales. Then maybe by product name, take product name here, and we have this chart displayed like this. Then maybe we can do a bit of formatting.
We're taking what?
The sales by product name.
Sales. On the sales 2022.
Yeah, from the calculations,
Calculations.
we are taking total sales from the calculations. Then we take product name from the product table. Sure.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Then we need to Then here maybe we can do a bit of formatting.
Can you tell
So
us what you
are we together?
Yeah, it's just say
Yeah.
do some formatting like what
Yeah.
you did yesterday.
So for the formatting, I think this one we did yesterday. So you can try to do some formatting following what you did yesterday. Then you can have something like this. Are we winning?
Winning.
Great. Maybe let's just take this one away so that at least we can have space to put the buttons that we need to put. Yeah, this new card, we take it away so that we can put some buttons right over here.
So we are removing it.
Yes. So this is so now we have total sales by product name. We also need to put another visual on top of this one. Exactly the same size.
What?
This is total sales by product name. So we need to put maybe total sales by location, which is exactly the same size as this one. So we can go ahead and do that. So to make it simple, you can just copy this one, then you paste it like this. Then you can always come here and remove this.
So that will be chatting around so very.
Yeah, it's on top of that one because I just have copied and pasted it on top of that one.
You want?
Because if we take it maybe to this one, we can actually see that there's a chart just behind that one.
So we are taking whatever.
You are copying that chart that you have created, then you paste it on top of the one that you have created.
Now it's
Right.
we are taking what the other one.
Yeah, so this time around we remove these fields. We need to take maybe total sales by location name.
Okay.
Then you come to the location table, you select the name. So you see, if you just copy and paste, it can save time formatting, like what we did. Yeah, you copy visual, or you just use the shortcuts. Then you can arrive or just try to change the labels. Then here on the total, we just say total sales by location.
Marushi Herman.
Yeah, machine go. That's it.
I think. All
By
right.
distance. By location.
Yeah, by location. Let's make this one entire. something like this.
I think it don't do much formatting
Okay, fine.
so that we have
Other
we don't leave
in
much time.
Australia, things before to create. Like, what exactly to
So we want to demonstrate how bookmarks work. So to do that, we have created a new page, right? And we have put total sales and product so that we can show total sales by product. And on top of that chart, we need to put total sales by location on top of the chart that we have already created. So just to speed up the process, we have copied that visual that we have already created and pasted it on top of that. Then we can just drag the fields to.
So
location?
we started by product.
Yes, just
You should remove that first. No, not that one. We are not changing total sales. We are changing we are changing the category.
so are we on the same page?
Yeah, we are.
By what? So you have to rename. Say by location. By location. No.
Right. So if we are on the same page, I think you have to pay attention to this one because this can be a bit tricky. So if we are on the same page, we need to come under this view here. Then you can select the view. Yes, once you are done, then you select the view on the ribbon. You select the view. Then once you select the view, there is this option of a bookmark here. Select the bookmarks. This show a pane like this,
You are clicking on the top chart. Is
right?
it?
Yeah, sure. So if you select on the bookmarks, there's this one again. Selection. I need you to select this one. Selection to show something like this. And I think you should have these two. This is total sales by location and total sales by product, right? Those two visuals that we've placed on the same page. So if you click on this eye icon, you can hide this, right? Click on this eye icon, you can hide this. Then this one again, you hide all these two pages like this, right? So we need to create a bookmark here. So you can go ahead and then hide all of this. You need to create a bookmark. And this bookmark, here we have total sales by location. Let's say we toggle off this one. This total sales by what? By product. We'll be left with what? Sales, total sales by location. It's on here. So with this setting, you go ahead and create a what? A bookmark. You say add, right? So this bookmark will be having this one will be turned off. This total sales by product will be turned off, while this total sales by location will be on, right? So we go ahead and rename this one to maybe sales by what? By location. So we just say by location, something like this, right?
Okay.
So are we on the same page?
The online people.
Yeah, fine. So
Chinyata usikurasika here. Nah, boy, watch back.
yeah, so to create a second bookmark, we need to turn off that one, that location, then we turn this one on, and then we add a bookmark like this. So this total sales by product name is on this time. So we just rename this one to say by what? By product. Something like this. then we are done creating our bookmarks. So what it does, if you click on this by location here, it will show the total sales by location. And if you click by what? By product, it will show total sales by what? By product. And when you click this one, because we have turned off the total sales by what? By product. If you click total sales by location, because we have turned off this total sales by product, it will be hidden automatically. Right?
So the end goal is to do what? To
The
show
e-
two visuals on the same page.
On the same page. Right? They can interchange depending on the patterns that you have that you have placed.
Remember the issue, the limitation is space, and you may need to show a lot of visuals on the same page.
So
On the
how
same
many
page.
bookmarks can you create?
You can create as many as you can. Right. So just so here let's just say unselect this selection, then unselect what? Bookmarks. Then we come under the insert button. Right? Under the insert tab, you say you select what? These buttons. Then there's an option at the bottom, Chance Navigator. Then you select Bookmark Navigator. If you select that one, you'll see these two buttons. Right? Then you can adjust the sizes to maybe something like this, so that it can suit what you want. You can also format these buttons.
But your the names on your buttons for say for a lay person, how can they make sense of your buttons to say by location? What is by location?
Okay, cool. So I think you can put a label on top to say maybe view by then by location and by
I
product.
mean, what are you viewing by location?
It's like total sales by location, then total sales by.
In hours of like
Nimependa hapa button tutakiwa again.
hours of like yeah, putting total number of total sales by location on that movie.
Okay, it's fine. I think it's more of a
I'm
repetition.
just saying, if I'm just a lay, I've been given a report.
Okay, yeah, I
What is
understand
it
what you're
talking
saying.
about?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Then you can also style this one. Maybe on the text we need to increase the
Tutaenda hapa button tutakiwa again.
bookmark navigate.
So can you go back a bit from the stage where we created bookmarks? Are you there? No, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think right. So to create bookmarks, we have come to this view. Then we selected the bookmarks.
Selection.
Then selection.
Yeah. Okay.
Then we did
Then
the
after
hiding.
that,
Then from this one, there are two charts that we have here. We have the total sales by location and then total sales by what? By product. Then we want to create two bookmarks so that, for example, this by location will be able to view total sales by what? By location. And when this one is on, this one must be what? Must be off, right? So on this by location, for example, if we click on this one, you can see that the total sales by location is on, but the total sales by product is off. Then for this by product, you can see that the total sales by location is off, but the total sales by product is what? Is on. So the purpose of this is to hide and unhide these two charts at the clicking of what? Of the bookmark button.
okay, that's fine. Let's proceed.
Right. So to insert the bookmark buttons, you just come under this insert tab. Then you can come to the buttons. Then under the navigator at the bottom, you select the what? Bookmark navigator. Then you can have those buttons.
So
Nataka
yeah, we haven't configured it. So
Okay.
can you go back to the shapes, to the buttons?
To the buttons. Okay, fine.
That-
So let me just
that
take this
drop
one.
down, yeah.
Right.
Take away the
Right. Then you come to the insert tab. Then you select what? Buttons. Then from this one, You
So
come down to the
all those
navigate.
ones we can also configure, but I don't think we'll cover. You can configure the left arrow, going back, reset, whatever. I think you can continue.
Right. Then here we select the bookmark navigate. And you can have these two buttons here. Then you can format them the way that you want.
Are they okay?
So I've got a
So
question.
automatically those ones are populated.
Yeah, they are populated from the bookmarks that you have created.
Can we
Because
make
it
it
is,
a toe instead of?
yeah, we can.
I wanted to ask to say we we created a report for Adventure Ways, right?
Yes.
Say I want to create another report for for AFC, but I want to use the buttons to show all the reports at the same time. Can I do that?
You want to use all the buttons too?
I want to create two buttons
Yes.
that or two bookmarks that
Yes.
can show two reports on the same canvas.
I think it's
Say
very possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, because
Like what you had done on that Adventure Weeks report, then I create for another company.
on top of
And on top of that,
but
is
for another company, the practice is not that good. And maybe for the same company, you need maybe other metrics. Maybe to say you have created for marketing, you need now for finance. Yeah.
So confirm we are on the same page.
I think
how did you put that with the view cells?
Yeah, this one is just a title. Yeah.
so on
Yeah.
formatting.
Okay. I asked if an uncle
Yeah, just press control, then you click. Because you are in editing view.
Now click the next one. Then without control. With control. So this is what we call bookmarks.
Then you can always reduce this one too.
Yeah, because a scenario where we did this is, I think we were doing for the same company, but the reports were different. We had loans and deposits. So we created the loans on top of deposits and we used bookmarks to navigate. So
Yeah.
can you be a bit fast? Because I
Yeah,
think
so I think once you're formatted like this, yeah, you'll be done. So if you come here and then press control in your on your keyboard, if you click by location, it will show that chart of total sales by what? By location. Then if you click by product, it can show that total sales by what? By product.
so. Yeah, I hear the same.
I know, no, it's a page. This one is page navigate.
How can it do
What is
that?
a control?
I don't know if you want.
How long does it take?
It doesn't take long.
Yeah. All right, fine, guys. We also need to move to the page navigate. I think if you can take 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this one is not going to take much of our time. So right, let me just do this now. Okay, it's fine. Let me hide this.
ECG2 we have already have those the
Right.
home.
Right. So there's also an interesting feature which is the page navigator. Yeah, because your report might have many pages, and for that reason, it can be difficult to navigate from one page to another. So in that instance, you can make use of the page navigator feature to move from one page to another. So I'm going to demonstrate how we implement the page navigator feature so that it can be easy to navigate from one page to another. So to put a page navigator, what you do is you come to the insert, right? Then under buttons again, you go to the navigator. Then instead of the bookmark navigator, you select the what? The page navigator here. And by default, it shows all the pages that you have here, which are not two tips.
We go to the inserts,
Insert, then under buttons,
we go to the page navigator.
yes, you select the page navigator, right? Then from the formatting pane, you can come here and select the layout of your page navigator. Instead of this horizontal one, we need to put it as a vertical one so that the pages will be displayed from top to bottom.
Peshi is lost.
Then you come to the formatting
No, are
pane.
you there?
Orientation will go
So can you repeat that
Vertical
that
was,
step a bit?
Yeah.
Shamin, are you with us? Can you please repeat that again?
Yeah, sorry. Confirm we are on the same page. Sorry, Anifa.
Can you repeat?
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
Can you repeat for the benefit of doubt?
Okay, cool. So I shall take that one again. So for us
Can we
to
not do that maybe on a fresh page?
okay, fine.
We create like what we call it, maybe a table of contents, something like that.
Yeah, sure. Maybe let me just come over here. I reduce the size of this one so that we can have enough space to accommodate
Oh, I'm saying
the navigator.
on a new page,
Okay,
on a
fine.
fresh page without anything.
Okay, fine.
inozobudisa here manje nditapa tinoda kutraya kuona kuti macontents atinawo abva mumapage avo.
Nobody's.
Yeah, it's fine. So to put a page navigator, what you do is you come over here, you say insert, then you go to buttons, just like we did on the bookmark navigator. Then on the buttons, you go down to the navigator. Then instead of this bookmark navigator, you then select the page navigator. Then you have something like this, right? Then we need to format it so that it can suit the right format that we want.
Yeah,
And in our case, we need to make this one a vertical, not a horizontal one. So under grid layout, then orientation, we need to make this one what? Vertical. Then you can always adjust like this. Right.
just maybe put a title, then we are done. Then the formatting, these people now know how to format.
Yeah, something like this.
So it will be like your table of contents.
Yeah. So you can pick this one and place it on a new page, like on each and every page. So that if you are on the home, you then select what? Home. If you select home here, it can take you to the home, right? Then if you want to go to this sales, it can take you to the what? To the sales. And from the sales, you can go back to the what? To the home easily.
And I think for the other remaining buttons that we left, the next, back, etc., we may need to edit those as well.
Yeah. Right. So here, let me just take it. Orientation. And maybe just to explain this one, maybe if you need to disable some pages so that they will not displayed on the
So for you to know what's in the you have to rename apparently.
you have to rename. Yeah, sure.
But if you click sales, it will go to.
Yeah, so if we rename here, for example, then we say maybe.
But what difference does it give when you have named your pages as well?
Okay, cool. So maybe to demonstrate that, let's try to publish our report so that at least we can see what we are trying to talk about. Right. Then we unhide this. Then we have this page one. Maybe let me unhide this home. Then we have this home one.
Can you rename that home maybe to another page?
This one.
Home one. Demo. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Right. So we are going to publish our report and then we explain some concepts later. So we have said that for us to publish our report, we have to be signed into that account that we have created. So to publish our report, we
Signing with a different account. Use the other one. Don't go there. Okay.
You know what says it to you?
do a change.
Make no proprietary content.
Right. So let me try to sign into my account so that we can publish the report that we have created.
So everyone is signed in, right? Sign in. Can you publish?
We go to
Home, publish.
home, then publish. If you want to save your changes, yes, save. Yes, you can do my workspace.
Try. Success.
Yeah,
Got
select
it?
my workspace.
Open. Open Adventure Works.
Sure. Success. Then wait.
Did you manage to publish?
Publish to public success.
Then you follow the link that has just popped up.
That open adventure works report.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it working? Either way, you need to be signed in.
And then you are going to
Cheese. Take care.
Why are you not using authentication?
This is the
Authenticator.
Enter your email to check. So we use the creator channel yet.
yeah, we use that one.
Yes, I don't not this app. Really, same.
Yeah, so now we are signed in. So we are going to publish our report. So to publish, under home, there's a publish button on the far right. Then you select publish. We save the changes. Then we select the workspace to which we want to publish our report. And in this case, I'm going to select my workspace. Right. Our report is now published to Power BI service. So we select the link so that we can navigate to our report.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, content. From Power BI service.
Nice.
Dio.
All right. It's okay. Let me sign out.
And sign in. Pass it the young please.
It's okay. Yeah.
Add your account. Account that I want. I want some account. I just try. I just try, sure.
I see.
72.
Right. Good.
Yeah. Now we are here.
So now we are
You are there, right?
we are here.
Are you there?
So I think you were asking what difference does it make? Like having these pages like this and then creating a page navigate. Right. So you find out that if you come to Power BI service, right here, you can see all these pages. This page 1, page 2, up to the last one. The pages that we have are displayed right here. As long we have not hidden those pages, but if we were having maybe many pages up to 12, you are you already realize that we are going to have that long list maybe up to this one, up to the last one. Then the idea here is to maybe we want to hide this one, right? So if we make use of a page navigator, the difference now is that they will not be displayed as pages, page 1, page 2, page 3. It will be sort of an app. Then we can always click like home, sales, demo, etc.
Like,
So that it can be easy to
it's
navigate
like
from
the
one page to another.
table of contents. What's the use of table of contents in a maybe Microsoft Word document? It gives you.
I can quickly refer to the page that I want.
Yes, it's the same.
It's showing for page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, sales, page 5.
Right. So I think let's quickly demonstrate what we can. So this is now the Power BI service.
So I think I had created a different one. Let me just open this
email
one
address takuisa email
so that we can see.
So this is now the Power BI service, the second component of Power BI.
Right. So if yeah, so this is the difference. I published a different report, I think, from my different machine. So this is the implementation using the page navigator. So if you click sales here, it can take you to sales. Then if you click forecasting, it can take you to the forecasting page. Then if you click anomalies,
That's
She's asking you to.
the page navigator. Yeah, you just come to the insert. Then you select under buttons, select the navigator. Then you select the page navigator.
No, he's saying on the Microsoft in Power BI service.
On this one, I think yeah, this one was published already. We didn't publish it right now.
So that one we
Fakatika
don't we have the other one?
No, we have this one.
Inochinja.
Yeah, so yeah, I was viewing two reports. Yeah, this is the one that we have published.
Don't we have the other one?
Yeah, this is the one that we have.
So the other one which you published sent.
Yeah, this one. This is what we have published.
Okay. So where are the page navigators?
Yeah, this one doesn't have the page navigator. I think it's just here because we did not place them in the
Okay.
respective
So we have
pages.
that page. It's page one, right?
Now it's page one, but
She's even failing to see the pages.
is it is it not hidden? Make sure that you unhide from the Power BI desktop before you publish, so that it can appear on the Power BI service.
All your pages are hidden.
Yeah, so it's very important to make sure that you unhide these pages when you are publishing to Power BI service. Otherwise, they will not be displayed on the
Which one?
on the Power BI service. Yes.
Password yangu tibaki hapa Alfred.
As fast 3 to 1.
So online guys, are you following?
Pass P capital.
Yeah, so after publishing, you get a pop-up to say your report was published successfully. There's a link that will be on that pop-up. You just click on that link, then it can take you to Power BI service. Yeah, you can use that one, or else you can just go to your Power BI service like this. Then if you log into your Power BI service, then you can go to the workspace to which you have published your report. For example, this workspace. If you can go to my workspace like this, I've published two reports. There's this report with the with this bus. This is a report, and this is the semantic model that you have created. So when you publish a report to Power BI service, uh, you publish together with the semantic model.
Can you click on the semantic model? Because people are now getting to be confused. So open semantic model. Yeah. So the semantic model is that table, a model. What of now? Yeah. So you can see on the semantic model, the models which we have created, they are now imported into the Power BI service. Right? So we have the best practice analyzer on If you have created your model, well, there are the memory analyzers to see how your model is using the resources. And I think let's go back. Which one is?
This one. This one.
Alright. So yeah, I think let's just explain a bit since this is our last.
So here I was explaining that when you publish your report to Power BI service, you don't just publish your report, but you publish along with your semantic model. Yeah. So as well, if you come to your workspace here, you'll be able to see that report that you have created and published to the Power BI service, as well as the underlying semantic model. And from that model, you can create maybe other reports from that same model. I think you can as well research on a feature on the Power BI report builder that is used normally to create reports meant for printing. So I think that one it leverages on the data that you have uploaded to this one when you publish your report to Power BI service. And from here,
Let's demonstrate how to create a dashboard.
yeah. So this one that we have published right here is not a dashboard. This one is still a report because it has these filters and all these other details. So from this one, we need to create our dashboard. And we have said we create dashboards from a report that is published to Power BI service. And for us to do that, we just need to come to these visuals. Then we select a visual, and when we select that visual, we then pin it to a dashboard, right? So how we do that? For example, here I need to start by taking this logo that we have, then we can add it to our dashboard, and from then we can add other visuals so that we can see. So to do that, you if I click on this one, then right click. Let me see. Unfortunately, this one is not clicking. What's going on?
What do you want to click there?
Yeah, this one is not clicking. I wanted to pin this one too.
Pin the bigger one.
Okay, cool. Seems this picture is not it's not giving an option to pin. So let me just pin this one. So we need to pin our metrics. Yeah, we need to start by pinning our metrics to a dashboard. So if you select here, there are these little things which are showing on the bottom here. There's this option to say pin visual. You select this one, right? Then if you select this one, it will show a pop-up like this. And you can choose where you need to pin this visual to.
Yeah,
You can select a new dashboard or an existing dashboard. And in this case, we need to select a new dashboard. Then we can give the name of our dashboard. So I've said for us to pin our visuals to a dashboard, you go to a visual.
So it's each visual by what's connecting it for a visual, is it the whole visual or each chart by chart?
Yeah, you can pin a page, or you can pin a visual to a dashboard.
Okay.
Then here we go ahead and give the name of our dashboard. In this case, it's Adventure Works Dashboard. Then we can say pin. Then when we have pinned our visual to the dashboard, it can give us this pop-up. Then we can always say go to dashboard, but it has just disappeared here. So I'm going to go to my workspace so that I can see the dashboard. And you can see from here, this is our,
So you go to dashboard.
you go to dashboard. And if by any chance it disappears, you then go to your workspace, you'll be able to see the dashboard that you have just created. And under type, you can see that this one is a dashboard. Then you can click on it to go to the
This is on my workspace.
under under my workspace. Under my workspace, the dashboard is this icon here, and the under type is a dashboard. Then you can go to the dashboard.
I think let's pin another one or two more so that we don't spend much time. So you discover that some of the things that you explain, maybe let's pin the bigger one, the total sales by product, the staked budget.
So
And in
apa
this
vanhu
case-
vanoda kutonogadzira futi kind of then we
Sorry.
check on existing dashboard.
Yeah.
The report that you had created for BI desktop.
We are now creating a dashboard, everything. Suppose we have many pages. So you are picking the things that you want from all those pages.
And in this case, you don't select new, but you
Let's
select that
say,
existing dashboard that you have
only
created.
one page,
Yeah, still you
and
need
I just want to pin that one page.
yeah, you can pin it, the entire page to your dashboard.
And the reason why we are doing all this, you'll find out that in an organization, there are different levels. And there's this operational level, there's the managerial level, and there's the executive level. So there are some levels where it takes much time for them to go through these filters, to go through all these details. They just need those details, maybe these key metrics which determine maybe success or whatever that they would have agreed in an organization. So the purpose of creating this is that maybe you want to share this one with the top managerial people. They don't have time to go through all those details.
You just want to see the top selling product.
Yes, they just want to see these details. What is our profit? What is our total sales? What is the average value per customer? Just that.
Okay. Let's pin maybe one more. So there was the question which was asking, where do we set alerts? Do you see the alerts on top there?
Right, then we want to pin this one. Existing dashboard. Right. Right, then we have pinned these three. We have pinned the metrics. We have pinned the total selling products by sales and profit. Then this top 5 sales people by sales contribution. And then if you go to the dashboard, you can see those tiles that you have pinned, and you can make some adjustments. Maybe you want to reduce these sizes. You can do this. You can move this one and adjust to the size that you want.
So can you also set mobile layout?
Like this.
Yeah, you tried. She's saying she.
I got the Christmas tree.
I know it's yeah, it's good. It's not a Christmas tree.
Yeah, so this is our dashboard that we have
Okay,
created.
so can you try to configure mobile view there?
Okay, fine. I think before I do that, I think he was explaining something on the slides to say you can use the Q&A feature to ask you questions on your data. So this is sort of this is a machine learning feature that is embedded within Power BI. And I think you have seen some features where you can actually chat with the PDF, chat with your data, chat with anything. And in this case, this is this is sort of chat with your data that we have. And if you go to this one, you can ask questions on your data. And
Just
here
ask,
they are.
just ask top selling products.
And here, if you go to the suggestions, then you can see all the suggestions. Maybe you want to show top customers by number of sales. Then if you select this one, it can show a visual like this, right? And you can also pin this visual to a dashboard.
So problem solved today.
What's good, pinner? What's going on? All right, yeah. There's this option to say pin visual. You can pin to that dashboard that we have created.
Okay, I think that's simple. Let's see. Let's design the mobile view. Those three dots. Okay.
Right. Where's the dot?
So go back there. Go back to the three dots. Right. I was explaining these items as well, which was saying open workspace lineage. Go there, so that I explained this one. I was saying lineage. It shows what the flow from the source up to the end to say how our data is flowing. So on creating the mobile view, you can create it on desktop where you say auto create. But you saw that when we were pinning our visuals to our dashboard, there was that option which was popping to say create your mobile view, right? So we can create a mobile view there. Let's try to go back to our chart. Maybe let's pin. Create mobile layout and continue. So we want to see how our dashboard will appear on mobile. So it gives you this. So you may need to adjust what?
The font.
Yeah. You may need to hide the tile, or you may need to do something. But this is how your visual will be appearing on what? Yeah, something like this. Then you can then say edit. We are in the edit mode of the mobile layout. Then you can switch to what? To desktop view. Yeah. So I think I thought I just need to explain that. Let's go to a visual. Try to pin a visual.
Let's
Just the front.
let's come here. Then arc.
Okay.
Enter it.
All right. So pin it.
To the end.
Choose
Get
another
size.
number.
Sorry. Okay, it's fine.
So how are
Then proceed.
you changing before the mobile?
We can then do the edits like what we are doing. But for now, we want to demonstrate what is now to come up.
Sorry. Let me come up here. I'm getting more by view.
No, I want to demonstrate my alerts.
Okay, let's come over to this report. Right up.
Okay.
Is this a report? All right, this one.
So we can also set alerts. So we said alerts they work on cards, APIs and gauges. KPI cards and gauges. Right? So I think that one was working.
This one.
So if you hover over to these KPIs, you see if you maybe go to these three dots, there are these options whether you can share. There are add alert, add comment. We say you can comment, right? We said you can comment. You can add alerts. You can explore this data preview. You can export the data, like what we said. You can show as a table, changing from that to a table to see the underlying data that is contributing to that. We can spotlight. You can get insights as well, but you can also add an alert to the maybe select a measure, total sales, when it changes or when it becomes.
It means kuti data rinenge riri connected to
Because when you
a
publish,
real time something. Because kana chichienda in alert, it simply means pane machanges are making.
yeah, we said we can create data refreshes, either automatic data refresh where you can then do schedule.
Panoita ma-refreshes apo,
The data is changing.
the data is changing.
Yes, so you can then set alerts to say maybe it's over 25 million.
So it's going to a live data something.
Yeah. So when it changes by, increase by,
Comes.
wagisaji value, and 400 what? 100,000. Maybe you can put it as a percentage to say 10%. Send me a notification on Teams and on email. So you'll be just monitoring where you are.
Yeah, so much intelligence.
Yeah. So is there something else?
Yeah, I think also there's a concept of data refresh that he was mentioning. So I think maybe before I go there, I think we may also need to know how to share our reports. How to share our reports. I think if you are in your workspace like this, or else if you have your report opened, if you are in your workspace, you can come here, and then there's this share button. If you click on this share button, it can give you a pop-up like this, where you can enter an email address of the person you want to share this one with.
So a Power BI report can be shared.
Yeah, a report can be shared, or a dashboard can be shared.
In workplace.
Yeah, from the workspace. Yeah. So this one you can share with individuals, or you can share with a group.
The group. So there's that email like finance at what?
The distribution groups.
Yeah, sharing.
Yeah. Doesn't.
Yeah. This one you
But
can
for-
share.
But for this one, I think it shares because it's a developer account.
Right. They need to set the alerts. I mean
Data refresh.
the data refresh schedules. So I think we have said that when we publish our report, we don't just publish the report, but we also publish the underlying semantic model, right? So if you come here, you can actually see that there is this report with this icon, and there is this semantic model. So if you want to refresh, you can either set a scheduled refresh or a refresh on demand. Like if I just come here and I need to refresh, you just select this icon here. You can refresh, right? And if you select refresh here, those changes will appear automatically on your dashboard, and you can see when that report was refreshed in Power BI dashboard. So if you come here, I can select what? Refresh now, right? So if you come to your dashboard, you can actually, yeah, where is that one? So those changes will be updated automatically to your dashboard. Where is that one? Where's that option?
Option one,
Not
data refresh. Come to workspace.
here, but up. Go.
Yeah. So yeah.
Mm.
So you can only what? Refresh on a semantic model. Yeah. There's this one which is disabled. You can then say what? Schedule refresh. So that at the comfort of your home, if your manager asks you to say, I need a report up to date, you can schedule for it to refresh every morning at 7. So that when people get to the office, they will have their reports ready. And you can then even share to their teams or to their emails. Or they can access via their mobile apps.
I think my settings. Yeah,
Let's see.
I think, yeah, those are issues to do with settings. Can you come here? I think
So
these are issues to do with the settings. But if you need to set your schedule to refresh, you can always come to this one. I think you navigate from here, from this schedule refresh. Then it will take you to a page like this. Then from this one, you go to refresh. From this one, you set the time zone. Then you can configure a refresh schedule. You turn it on, then you choose the frequency, and from this one, it can show you the time when the refresh schedule is supposed to what to take place. Then you can apply.
and there's the option to configure the email in case that the refresh fails. You can put the email of the contact person. By default, it's sending to the semantic model on. So I think basically that's it. I think you can then also continue and read on how to set role level security. Yeah. And are there any contributions, questions, concerns, queries, among other things?
Amakwezi akatatu vachambononzvera magwaro takuita sevaya vanga vari pachechi yepakorinde vainoti amen vamboramboverenga petu.
Okay. They searched the scriptures diligently to see if it was so.
Rightfully dividing the word.
But here we are showing as it is. So I think, guys, that's it.
Auda kuita waprofit mira waprofit